Tuesday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Kansas City Royals and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Angels baseball comes your way next. Tyler Skaggs, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, last outing, solid outing. Gave him 6 full innings, but he took the loss. But if you give this club that kind of a quality outing, a lot of times you're going to walk away with a W. If he does that again this game, I think he's got a chance to win.
Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Well, Matt, it's always nice to win the first game on the road, and then you get ready for game 2. But it just makes you feel like, hey, this could be a pretty productive road trip. If you win 2 games in a row, then you're really knowing we got a chance to have a great trip.
Riley comes up with it, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, one guy to watch is Cole Calhoun. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today. Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A shot down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike.
Well, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Angels go down 1-2-3. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping into the box, Chris Jaquez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
No out.
Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Chopped weakly to the left. Kluka is up with it, and he's retired here, 1 away.
All right, here's how the Royals are lined up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And they've got a strikeout pitcher on the mound today. He's in the top 5 in strikeouts. So when you're defending behind him, you have to really concentrate because he can lull you to sleep thinking there's 2 strikes, he's going to get a strikeout, but that's when they get a ground ball. You got to really concentrate.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Hey, every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
All right, come on now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And we got 2 down.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And that'll bring up Peter O'Brien. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, no outs here.
The windup and the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Batting 8.
Here's Luis Valbuena now.
Luis.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
One away.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The 0-2 once more. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
You know, this is the kind of location you can get away with when you throw your fastball like that. That's certainly not where he wanted it to end up. But when it's coming in that hot, it's tough for guys to put it in play, especially when they're protecting with 2 strikes.
Second baseman.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. As he loops under the ball and pops it up. Rasmus is after it, and no one will track it down. Angels still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shortstop, number 2.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs. Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Lemon going back. He gets there, and that's the second out. Striding in once again, Mike Trout comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, and it's 0-1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3 through 4, still tied 0-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Jaquez. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Too high. 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Settling in now, Sean McCormick. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
McCormick.
Lays off 1-0.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Got one here.
Now another 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Susak is under it. 2 gone. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Digging in to try it again, Yangervis Solarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Yangervis Solarte.
Fouled back. The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. They still trail 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Peter O'Brien comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Peter O'Brien.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now here's the pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Another 0-2 home. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Striding in, Luis Valbuena, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, put him away. You got this.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category.
Next for the Angels,
stepping up to the plate, Kelby Tomlinson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled back.
2 down here.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. In now is Andrelton Simmons. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Andrelton Simmons.
Fouled straight back.
No outs here.
The windup and the 0-1. The high fastball is in there.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, well, right here's where your catcher comes out and says, take a pause, it's okay, and get him refocused, because you don't want the game to spin out of hand now. He pitched great early, but he's got to finish it off now.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0.
Hey, let's roll 2 now.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's another 1-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Ready for another shot now. Chris Hawkins. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Right here, kid.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Angels strand one. They're down 1-0. Digging in once again, Sean McCormick. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Sean McCormick.
On its way is pitch number 75. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Ready once again, Yonhervis Solarte. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Hey, first pitch strike.
Into the windup and the pitch. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Riley is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And that'll bring up Peter O'Brien. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And that's in there for strike one. No runs, just one hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
Big guy, get him yourself right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the pitch. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Angels are gone in order. It remains 1-0. Back now at the Big A as we get a look there at the great. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Designated hitter, Luis Valbuena.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
The next 0-2. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Second baseman.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Here comes another 0-2. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. and he gets him to swing through that one. So the Angels are down to their final strike now.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressive
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Kansas City earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Kevin Casey wins his league-leading 10th game of the year as he racked up 21 strikeouts to set a new single-game strikeout record. Tyler Skaggs is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.